Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, I eat folks sampler review series videos I would do for the while. I go over there try food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, the sun's finally starting to come through the window here, because when I started doing this little batch of videos, it was not, which wasn't great for me, because without that natural lighting, the lighting in this room just goes over there and shines a big old spotlight on my receding hairline, which, despite the fact that it's been a bit of a thing for over a decade now at the time I'm doing this, still something I'm a little self-conscious about. And usually I don't think about it, but it is one of those things where it's like, I miss having all my hair. But anyway, my hair situation aside, yes, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to eat some stuff. I'm going to drink some stuff, and I'm going to go over there and yammer on about some stuff. There's Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. There's Crappy Old Ladder hiding behind me. Then on top, there's some Marvel figures. And then on top of that, there's cool shirt. When I wear a cool shirt, I like to highlight a shirt. We're wearing the cool crab shirt still. I love the cool crab shirt. There's nothing to it. There's no greater meaning behind it. I just think crabs are awesome. You put crabs into sunglasses. That makes me happy. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, we're going to go over there and we're going to do this one because it's the one that I picked up. Boom! We're doing, what are you? Nudge Coffee Bombs, caramel macchiato flavored. Delightful coffee snacks. That remains to be seen, Nudge. Remains to be seen. Don't be go over there in front without me trying you. 3 grams of sugar per serving. Flavored with other natural flavors. Coffee was destined to be eaten. I imagine it probably was eaten before anybody drank it. Because I imagine that, hunter-gatherers and what have you were like, this thing that isn't a porcupine. Beans and... let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Sure. Found these at Walmart. They have like that, I don't know about your Walmart, but all the Walmarts around me now have like a little trendy section full of snacks and stuff and everything. Kind of off by where the registers used to be. Hooray on that. And I saw these and I figured, what the fuck, I'll give them a go. I like some coffee-related things, and I actually like caramel macchiato. So, let's try a thing, folks. Let's try a thing. Let's break the seal. We're breaking the seal. We're gonna break the seal. This is gonna happen, folks. It has a thing, but the thing doesn't want to break. Crap! Man, oh man. Well, if nothing else, they've protected them well. Problem is, I did a review just before this for some Wagyu beef premium steak strip stuff. So my hands are a little bit greasy, making it harder to get proper grippage. There we go. Should have prepped that in advance. Try a thing. Are you screw? Or are you popping off? What are you doing? Popping off. Wow, that was a big old hit of coffee smell. Look at beans. It smells really good. Like, that's the thing with coffee. Coffee smells really good. It's just, for me personally, it doesn't taste that good. But in the right context, like I said, I enjoy a caramel macchiato. Let's try a bean. It's like an M&M. Like, legit, I wouldn't be surprised if they used the exact same process and then just didn't color them and, had coffee flavor. Because it's like a candy-coated shell with a sweet inside. Like, my brain is just like, why are you eating coffee M&Ms? Which, to be fair, they had, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think there were coffee M&Ms at one point. I like them. They're good. I like the fact that for me, well, they do still have an essence of coffee about them. They're not super coffee tasting, because like I said, I'm just not a huge super coffee flavor guy. And they do to an extent, tastes something like a caramel macchiato. There's, kind of a sweet caramel flavor, and then you still have kind of a little bit of the bitterness of the coffee, which kind of goes over there and creates a nice contrast. I like these; they're good. I will say, I fully respect them going over there and putting it in a little tin because they are good. But with them being, because they're very rich, I wouldn't want to eat a lot of these at once. They're good. They'd be fun to go over there, carry this thing on you, open it up every so often, maybe pop a couple in as just, a nice little caramel macchiato treat. But like even what you've seen all the ones that I've eaten clearly, even that's a bit like that's enough for me right now. But I do like it. My expectation for it, I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is. I figured I'd probably still like it, but I think it tastes. I think I was kind of figuring it would be something along the lines of like a coffee flavored Werther's Original type of deal. But it's not that. Like, it is a little bit more mature, which is kind of weird to say when you think about, Werther's Original, since they've been around for like 3,000 years. They're delicious, though. I don't care what anybody says. But the taste aspect of it is more mature. Like, you can go over there and give Werther's Original to a child. You can give them better options, too. Give them celery or some shit. But you can give them a Werther's Original, and while they're probably going to go over there and be like, this isn't Fortnite, or what the fuck ever is trending with the kids, I can still see them eating and enjoying it. Because it's still just, it's a simple, treat, even if it's, older than the pyramids. With these, I don't think you could go over there and give these to most kids and have them enjoy. I mean, kids today, some of them are drinking like coffee stuff. Like, why, folks? I'm not typically the guy who goes over there and interjects on people's parenting. Do it's your kids. Your kids really need to be drinking coffee stuff. Like, I grew up in the 90s when, we drank soda like fucking water, and that wasn't a good plan. I don't think your 12-year-old needs to be going to Starbucks. I mean, if they go there on their own, it is what it is. But I don't, it's a little bit of a bad look in my opinion. Again, I'm not trying to, do you with your kids and everything. I just don't. Kids don't need that. It's not that, I mean, flavor-wise, coffee's, coffee-related things and stuff, but, I'm just saying. Not saying, I'm just saying. But yeah, I don't think, like, most kids would be down with this. Because it's very rich flavored. There is a sweetness to it for sure. But then, like I said, you do have the contrasting bitterness. It tastes like something that, at best, maybe like teenagers would be kind of willing to go with to some extent. And then, like, conversely, if you are somebody who, likes coffee quite a bit, they're a nice little thing you can just grab if you just want a quick little caramel macchiato experience for yourself. To that end, would I recommend them? Yes, but it just depends on to who, of course, because they're good. I like them. They are a bit much, in my opinion. They're not. I don't think I would buy these again, but not because they're a bad product. I just personally don't have a place for them in my life. Like, if I want a caramel macchiato, I'll go to McDonald's and just go get breakfast and get a caramel macchiato. These for me, like, they're kind of a neat treat, and like, there's something I could see passing out to people and being like, hey, would you like to try these? That would be kind of where these would fit in for me if I were to, buy some more. But they do taste good, and like I said, if you just want to have something on you, if for whatever reason, maybe you don't have access to that, carry this on your person, pop a couple in, get a nice little hit of caramel macchiato. But yeah, they're pretty good. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a caramel macchiato rest of your life. Because, at least for me, that's one of the most tolerable coffee combinations. Mind you, I drink quite a few. I had, in fact, done a whole bunch of reviews for Dunkin' Donuts coffee related stuff. I have an entire playlist if you're interested. But caramel macchiato is good. It's not a bad life to base it off of. You could do way worse. You could be it's a bad coffee combination. I don't know, coffee and bees. That's not good for the bees. It's not good for you. It can't make the coffee taste good. Don't try that. We don't need to have bee-flavored coffee. Anyway, final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Okay? Not the easiest thing in the world to do, but if you slip up, because sometimes you slip up, I certainly slip up, here's what you do. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in your life, and go over there and just sort of, hopefully you do better next time. The effort involved, hopefully will go over there and make future efforts that much easier to obtain. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Let's say you're going to try out some Nudge coffee bombs, right? Because you watched this review. And for whatever reason, my nonsense has some level of influence in the world. Occasionally people will go over there and hit me up in the comments and be like, hey, I like your review, and, I'm going to try the thing based off your review. Or conversely, maybe you didn't like it, maybe I won't like it. Which I appreciate, by the way. But let's say you're going to do that. You try them out, and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, these are pretty good. I can see where he's going with. However, instead of me going over there and coming up with my, some sort of crazy, amazing new coffee bombs, you're going to use the energy that you got from the coffee bombs. I have no idea. Do these even have caffeine in them? I have no idea if these have caffeine in them. Or if it's straight. Whatever. We're going to keep going with the thing that I'm yammering out about. But you're going to use the energy. Sugar. Sure, there's sugar in it. Use those sugars to go over there. You're going to use that energy. Instead of coming up with your own crazy coffee bomb stuff, you're going to go over there, take that energy, and you're going to go over there, you're going to be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build Connects. Anybody else remember Connects from the 90s? I don't know if they're still a thing anymore. But they were like Legos for people wanting to be actual engineers. And you're going to go over there, you're going to make that race car you always wanted to, that was on the box, and you're going to do it the proper way. You're not going to do it the instructions, you're just going to look at the picture on the box, and you're going to recreate it. And yeah, it's not going to go the first few times, because you're not reading the instructions. But you're going to do it, all with the help of some Nudge coffee bombs. Why Connects? Why the Coffee Bomb Association? No reason. Random for random's sake. Bye.